Got another video for y'all from the Daily Caller. This one's titled, New Yorkers Do White Lives Matter. Now, this ties into the controversy Kanye West got himself into for wearing White Lives Matter t-shirts, with Kanye's owners promoting his new clothes at in Paris. So let's hear what they have to say. This is fair use. Shout out to the Daily Caller.
He wore a White Lives Matter shirt, and everyone's going crazy about it.
Inappropriate behavior. Kanye West.
In light of Kanye West wearing a White Lives Matter shirt, we went to New York City to find out, do White Lives Matter? Do you guys think White Lives Matter, or do you think
everyone's lives matter? Come on, dude. Everyone, all lives matter. And people know that, even like when the whole Black Lives Matter came to everyone's, all lives matter. That's the thing. That's the message, you know?
And what do you think?
Well, I think just saying that, like, when you're not a marginalized group is, like, I don't know.
Like a political stunt?
Yeah.
The statement itself, White Lives Matter, do you have an opinion on that? Do you think it's a harmful statement, or what do you think?
I think it's pretty common sense, like all lives matter in a sense, like duh. But like I think the movement was for a specific point, right? People are saying White Lives Matter as a counterattack to the Black Lives Movement, which I think is pretty silly.
I think he needs to shut up. A lot of people suffer from mental health issues, and when it's time to get help, it's time to get help when you know it is.
See, you don't have to agree with the man. Like, I get that part, but I don't see what mental health has anything to do with him wearing this shirt. I said this in a previous video. The main reason he wore that shirt because he knew it would get a lot of people talking. That's the main reason. There really isn't a real White Lives Matter movement. I don't think there ever will be, but just the fact that it says white and not black, not brown, not anything else. That's the main reason why it's got a lot of people. It's got a lot of people talking. That was the whole point of him doing that.
Black Lives Matter. I think that what he's doing is pretty ridiculous, but yeah, I don't agree with what he's doing.
He just needs more education about why the reason Black Lives Matter started. And you know what? He needs medicine. He has mental conditions, and maybe he is off his...
Okay, this guy clearly doesn't know that Black Lives Matter was an entire money laundering scheme that just basically made so much money, almost $80 million, and not one dime of that money has gone back into Black communities whatsoever.
It's medicine.
Yeah, I agree. If he is feeling deeply about that, and if that's how he really feels, then he needs more education before he speaks.
It's really sad, though. It's really sad to the community of the whole world. Like, it's really sad for the way he's thinking. But you know what? Everybody has an opinion.
The statement itself, do you think it's a harmful statement? Do you think it's a hateful statement? What's your opinion on that statement, White Lives Matter?
I don't really think it's hateful, but
I don't think he meant for it to be hateful. Who wore it with him?
Candace Owens.
I don't think they meant for it to be hateful.
What do you think about that statement?
Those probably the most two common sense answers I've heard so far.
That Black Lives Matter is bullshit. Well, I think that George Soros getting rich from it in the Black communities, just like the ones we have right now, and getting shit out of it.
What do you think about the statement, White Lives Matter? Do White Lives Matter, or what do you think?
I think that it's stupid regardless.
Do you think White Lives Matter is like a hateful statement, or what do you think?
absolutely not. I think all lives matter.
Absolutely. All lives matter for sure. Definitely. We agree with Kanye.
I don't understand why it's necessary, because I feel like it was made specifically to counteract Black Lives Matter, and I don't understand why it was made.
It was not made to counteract Black Lives Matter. People need to stop that now. If they're going to use the all lives matter argument, sure. That makes sense, but the White Lives Matter, he was really doing that to troll y'all.
And for that?
I'd say about the same thing. It has to do with the intention of why he's wearing it. Like, you can think White Lives Matter, and they do, but I don't think he needed a shirt to point that out. It's pretty dumb that.
But I guess he doesn't have a problem with people wearing shirts to point out the fact that Black Lives Matter, but this is how a lot of people on the left think of Black people. They think that, we're not capable of doing anything themselves. We're not capable of standing for anything.
He said that. I don't know. I don't get the point of why. You don't say just because Black Lives Matter doesn't mean white lives don't matter. It's like taking something meant for something else and just flipping it.
I'm white, so I really don't feel qualified to weigh in on it. I think Black Lives Matter. I guess I think he's just.
He's a sellout to his people.
No.
That homeless guy, that homeless dude wanted to talk shit right.
If he wants to make a White Lives Matter shirt, I don't really care. I'm not going to buy it. If I did buy it and wore it, and someone beat the shit I mean, I'd just find someone that would be, I think, responsible.
What do you think about like the White Lives Matter thing you said? You remember that?
That everybody matters because God says no more tooth for a tooth, eye for an eye, love one another.
All right, so that's the end of the video. And here's what I think. Honestly, I just don't have an issue with the whole White Lives Matter T-shirts. It's like I'm not butthurt or offended by any means necessary. I don't think it's like people. I think people are really looking too deep into this, and they're basically falling for what the main intention was of the shirts, which is basically to troll everybody. And some people, I remember Lil Boosie had a response to it. I saw his, and he was not happy at all. He really ripped Kanye West a new one with his response. But I don't think Kanye was too fazed by it because the main reason he did it because it was a smart move to get people talking about his whole, clothing line and things like that he was promoting overseas. At the end of the day, sure, do White Lives Matter? Okay, yeah, they do. Like most people's people matter. At the end of the day, people matter. I think the whole Black Lives Matter versus White Lives Matter versus All Lives Matter, but it's just another thing that's got people riled up to get us not working together, to get us to not. It's just to keep us fighting and keep us separated from each other. I mean, that's all I really got to say about that. What do you guys think about this? Tell me your comments down below. Let's talk about it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you made it all the way to the end of this video. I would really appreciate it. See you in the next video. Peace.